Hey guys, today we're doing a foundation first impressions on kind of an old foundation, but just one that I've never tried. It is the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation. This was really popular, like I want to say a little over a year ago, and for the first time ever, I actually found a store that carried the newer, lighter shade, which is the 00 Light Natural. Now, I know there are two other fair shades. There's 00A and 00B, none of which are sold in stores anywhere near me, and to get it online, like we don't have like Ulta or anything like that in Canada, and even for me to order it online, it's like $20 shipping. So when I swatched it in the store, I feel like it's gonna be kind of an orange mess. Okay, so this is the Milani foundation in the shade that I'm testing out today. This is 00. This one is the Physicians Formula, the Healthy Foundation in the shade LW2. This is Estee Lauder Double Wear in 1W1. And just to give you some perspective, this is NARS Sheer Glow in Siberia. So this foundation was like $12 at the drugstore that I bought it at, and you do get the full fluid ounce. On the back of the packaging, it claims to have medium to full coverage, lightweight oil-free formula, long-wearing, water-resistant, and sweat-proof. Apply a dime-sized amount of products with fingertips or brush, beginning at the center of the face, blah, 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 blah. As far as the ingredients go, the first ingredient is water, but it does look like it's followed by some dimethicone-looking ingredients. I don't think it has talc in it, at least not that I can see. So that is positive. And it does have a pump, which is really nice. It does have a smell. It kind of is more like a sweet pastry-like scent, and it is a pretty thick formula. Like, it's really not going anywhere. I'm going to attempt with a sponge on one side of my face, even though the instructions called for fingertips or brush. And I'm not wearing any primer with this. Oh yeah, that is gonna be too dark. Yeah, I'm not wearing a primer with this. I just want to kind of see how it looks on its own, and I won't be setting this with a powder either. I will be doing a wear test. You guys know I have oily skin, so it'll be good to see how long it lasts before I get super shiny. The color I don't feel like is translating on camera very well, but it's definitely a more orangey yellow undertone, and it is about a shade too dark, if not more. Okay, so let's actually zoom in a little more. I have it on this side of my face, and I mean, it looks really nice. I really like the consistency of it. Even though it was very thick coming out of the pump, I feel like it actually smooths out very thinly. Does not look heavy on the skin at all. Honestly though, with the sponge, I feel like it gave, at best, medium coverage. It didn't cover up any of my pimples here. Not totally set, but it's getting there. I'm going to use kind of like a big foundation brush to apply to the other side of my face. I feel like I am getting more coverage with the brush, which is pretty typical, but I don't like the finish quite as much, so I think I'm gonna continue on with the sponge. Color aside, this looks really, really good. I feel like it's really not picking up on camera how terrible it is, but basically that orange shade on my hand is what my face looks like. Just looks so good though. Other than that, it is very smoothing. Like, it looks really good on my nose, which, let Let me get a look closer here. I have a lot of trouble finding foundations that look really good on my nose and between my eyebrows where I have a bit more texture, and this one actually looks really nice, looks very smooth. The side that I applied first is like totally set down, and it's kind of like a second skin feeling. Like it feels like it's really adhering to my face and not just sitting on top of it. I wouldn't say it's 100% matte. I feel like I still have some of my natural, not glow, but just like a natural finish to the skin. I feel like it's probably going to sink into my lines here and my line right here. I feel like I can already see it starting a little bit, but honestly, almost every foundation does that, so it's just my face. It reminds me a lot of the Stila Stay All Day foundation. If you like that formula, I think you'll really like this one. It's very similar and obviously cheaper. So like I said, I'm not going to be powdering this. I'm going to be wearing it for the next few hours just to see how it holds up on my oily skin. Hey guys, I am back. It's actually only been like a little bit less than 2 hours, and I just wanted to kind of keep you in the loop because I kind of ended up changing some things up. So right after I filmed the first impression, I went to do the rest of my makeup, and I was just kind of like, I just can't wear this foundation outside today. It is so orange. So what I ended up doing was just like dampening my sponge again and blending out basically just this part of my face, not even really my chin, just kind of right on the outside of my face here and a little bit around my hairline here. I just kind of blended the foundation away and reapplied a little bit just in that area with a little bit more of the foundation mixed with a little bit of my NYX Pro Foundation Mixer, which is just like a white foundation basically to lighten the shade. So I kept it all exactly how it was on the center of my face where I get the most oily, because that'll be really where I'll be commenting on it later in terms of wear. So I just wanted to let you guys know that if the perimeter of my face looks lighter than the center of my face, it's because it is. I find it a lot more wearable now. It does not look nearly as orange. Even though I didn't touch it in the center of my face, just the fact that like the outsides of my face in contrast with my neck doesn't look so crazy. And I'm not shiny yet, so I will check back in with you guys in a few more hours. Guys, I am back. The foundation has been on for almost 5 hours. I'm actually really impressed with where my glasses were. Obviously there are marks, but it's not like slimy. My nose does not look shiny. Like my forehead doesn't really look shiny. I mean, I think it looks really good. Really the only complaint that I have is like it has settled into some of my lines. So I think you can kind of see the creasing that's happening there, as well as, you know, right there. Guys, I am back. I have now been wearing the foundation for 7 hours. Honestly, it doesn't look that much different than my last check-in. Very impressive, actually. Don't really feel like it wore off anywhere. I feel like I am starting to get a little bit shiny kind of right here, a little bit on my nose. Like I can kind of feel that just kind of all over my face. It's not quite as dry just because my natural oils are now kind of coming through, but it didn't like separate at all. Like my nose, well, I think so anyway, it looks really smooth still. Like it didn't get really weird. The creasing, I mean, I think that's still kind of an issue. Don't really think that this is a wearable foundation for me just because of the shade. Like that swatch clip haunts me, honestly. But let me know if you're in Canada, like if you found the 00A or the 00B shades, or like maybe you've ordered it online and shipping hasn't been so bad. So yeah, let me know. Anyway guys, that is the end of this video. I hope that you enjoyed. I hope this video was helpful. You can always subscribe if you want to see more videos from me, and hit the notification bell if you want to make sure that I actually show up in your subscription feed. You've probably heard by now that YouTube is just always having issues with that apparently. Anyway, love you guys, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.